Hello, dear my friend. I promise you, I give you one promise. If you spend the next 10 minutes of your life watching this video will literally transform your life forever. Like the knowledge we're going to talk about in this video transformed my life forever, for the better, of course. And we're going to talk about the power of your mind and of your thoughts, the power of the human mind and the power of human thoughts. What are thoughts to begin with? It's something that swims, flies, however you want to call it, through our mind, through our brain. And sometimes we can't stop the thought process. Sometimes we worry, and when we worry, we use our thoughts in the wrong way and we can scream at them to stop, but the louder we scream, the more the voice in our brain, in our head will continue to talk to us in a bad way. But that's only the downside of the power of the thoughts. I mean, that's the power of thoughts used in the wrong way. That's how I should express it with the right words. So, thoughts are electrical energy. You can't see it, but you can feel it, experience it. Let's say experience it. We can also feel our thoughts when they turn into emotions in our body. But we can't see them like you can't see electricity. Like, for example, if you call someone on your phone, there are frequencies and vibrations that make it possible for you to talk to someone that is hundreds of miles away from you or thousands of miles away from you, and you don't see the frequencies and the vibrations that make it possible to do a phone call. And the TV works the same way. A TV works with frequencies. Also a radio station, a radio works with frequencies. If you turn to another frequency, you can listen to another radio program. And if you listen to that one radio program, it doesn't mean that the other programs aren't there. You just don't hear them because you are tuned into another frequency. And just like those things work through frequency and vibration, our thoughts are frequency and vibration. And like I just said, we can feel our thoughts in our body, so we can also feel them. So the first thing we need to talk about when it comes to the power of thoughts, the power of the human mind, is the self-healing power. Also the power to self-destruct our body. Because just imagine, for example, if there are two people sick lying in their bed, and one person thinks very positively, he thinks and believes that he's gonna get better soon. His mood is raised because of his thoughts, and when his mood is raised, his vibrations and frequencies raise higher. And this electrical energy that is raising higher helps you to recover faster. On the other side, if there's the other person lying in their bed and is very angry that he is sick and he doesn't want to be sick. He fights being sick and he's very sad and angry and disappointed that he is sick, and yeah, he just vibrates in a very low frequency, and this low frequency doesn't help the body to heal faster. Vice versa, it makes it even more sick. So that's the first example what thoughts can do. And we could go very deep down the rabbit hole when it comes to the power of thoughts in the topic of healing. When we talk about healing and the power of thoughts, we could go very deep down that rabbit hole, but I will leave that for another video. So on the other hand, what's also important to know about thoughts is that everything in the universe is connected, like the vibrations in the universe. Everything is full of vibration, energy and frequency. Like Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the universe, think in energy, vibration and frequency. And just like if you want to call someone with your phone, you have to dial his number, you dial into that frequency, and then you can talk to that person. And it's the same with our thoughts. When you're always moody and angry, and if you hate life, you want create more experiences in your life that will reflect the way that you feel, because the outside is just a reflection of the inside. Like it says in the Bible, as above so below, as within so without. And that is also explainable through the power of the thoughts, because what you think about, you become. Whatever we think about, we attract. And when we think about something very intensely, for example, if we think about failing in our job, and if we keep thinking about it and thinking about it, and if we think about getting fired, we will attract those life circumstances, because those thoughts act like seeds that go deep into our subconscious mind, and then our body reacts to those thoughts, and we act in a specific way based on those thoughts that are deep in our subconscious mind. And you can't rewrite your brain in a day or in minutes or with just one meditation. You have to become very consciously what's going on in your mind. You have to be very conscious about what kind of thoughts you let into your mind, what kind of thoughts you are thinking, and what feeling they create inside of you. And the more conscious you become about the thoughts that are going through your mind, the more conscious you become about what you are creating in your life, why specific things are happening in your life, because nothing just happens. Everything has a cause, and it's always caused by what we think and what we feel about. For example, if you want to lose weight, so it not just the power of thoughts and the power of mind not just helped me to stay healthy. I haven't had a headache for the last 10 years. I haven't had stomach pain, stomach ache, or whatever it is called, and for the last 10 years. And before that, I always had that, like every other person. So it helped me in the way of healing, but it also helped me in the way of creating my life the way I want to create it, creating my life consciously, understanding my life and what is happening in my life and how it is created. And for example, you can use it for, I can give you very different examples. For example, for the topic of losing weight, I always did a lot of sports for my whole life. I had a very fit body, a lot of muscles. But during Corona, during the COVID time, I lost them and I gained a lot of weight. And to get back on track, I just realized what thoughts went through my mind during that period of time. And then I changed them. But you can't just say, I eat healthy. When I go to the supermarket, my eyes are only looking at healthy food. These are some affirmations that will rewrite your brain, but you can't rewrite your brain in just some seconds or just a day. You have to do it consciously over a longer period of time, and this will help you for all your problems in life. If you want to lose weight, it will help you reach your goals. If you want to get a new job, a better job, it will help you to reach your goals. If you want to have more fulfilled relationships, intimate relationships, but also every other relationships with your family, with your friends, it also can help you for that. It changed my life also in that way. It changed my body. It changed the way I do sports, the way I interact with other people, the way my relationships are working. And yeah, it can help you in every kind of way. It's some of the most important things you can learn in your life, to consciously observe your thoughts and to think consciously, not just through your conditioned mind, because we all are conditioned to think in a certain way. We got conditioned since we were born, and we have to observe our thoughts very conscious to see what we were conditioned and how we can let go all these conditions, all these thoughts that were conditioned into our subconscious mind, and how to rewrite them. And if you learn that, you can achieve literally everything. It helped me to become a goal getter. For example, I just did a marathon in October with only 4 weeks of training. It were only 2 weeks of training. If I would have listened to what other people are saying, like, you can't do it with only 4 weeks of training, you have to train for a half a year, you have to make a training plan, a workout plan, you have to do this, you have to do that, nobody can do that fast, and yeah, then I wouldn't have achieved my goal. But I just looked at my thoughts, I observed my thoughts, I thought what is possible, I let no thoughts from the outside in, I did my affirmations, I told myself I can do it, I will do it, only these thoughts were in my brain, only they got into my subconscious mind, and I let no other thoughts in. It's like I'm the controller who tells thoughts to stop, not to come in, and who allows other thoughts to come in, to create that life I consciously want to create. Yeah, so that's already 10 minutes. If you want to know more about this topic, subscribe to my channel. Also, if you are interested in topics of personal development and spirituality, like I told you in the beginning of the video, I spent the last decade bettering myself, studying personal self-development and spirituality, reading more than almost 1,000 books, meditating for 1,000 hours, more than 1,000 hours. And I will guarantee you, if you live your life that way, you will get better every day, you will have more fun every day, your life will be more fulfilled, you will feel more love in your life, in your everyday life, and there is nothing more important, no topic that's more important than the topic of the power of your thoughts, besides the topic of ego and consciousness. If you want to learn more about that, check out my last video, Finding Inner Peace. To me, these are the two most important topics we humans can study in our lives. Everything else comes second. So if this video helped you, leave a like. If you have questions, write them down in the comments. If you have something to add to this video, also write it down in the comments. It's always cool if we can talk to each other in the comments, if we can share our knowledge, if we can talk about our experiences. The more we talk about it, the more we will learn. And yeah, if you have questions, just write them down in the comments. If you like this video, leave a like. Till next time, yours, K.W.N.